Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About It podcast. Up on the docket today, we've got episodes 5 through 8 of Love is Blind UK. So a big chunk. Not much happened in those first two, but the last two left us
Wanting more.
wanting more. Exactly. And of course, we have Real Housewives of Orange County, another juicy episode with Tamrat, as they call her on the TikTok. But a slow week for niche millennial mindless news, but I'm sure that we can find something to talk about. Brie has been teasing me with loads of recommendations for shows for the class, so excited to get into those. I also have a lot of mama things, life things to discuss. Just to start the episode as well, I'm going to apologize on behalf of really myself and my children, because if you hear them in the background, we're just doing our best. It's almost bedtime, but we had to hit record. Otherwise, we'll be here till the wee hours of the night. And,
You guys know. If you've been here for a while, like, you're probably surprised that it's been quiet the last couple weeks, just like a couple crickets and no motorcycles, no planes. So
you probably
it's
missed the
back.
birds.
Yeah.
They were key players in each episode. But, yeah, just some kitties in the background today.
We do what we can.
We do what we can. We do our best. That's our motto.
Well, I know you had like a crazy week and you have lots to discuss, but let me just, as usual, start off with
Take it
myself.
away. Take
Get
it
it all out.
Yes. I ramble and ramble for that intro, and I know Brie is literally biting the side of her cheek, trying to keep it in. She just is bursting at the seams to join in. Even when I said, like, oh, it left us wanting more, like, couldn't help herself. But that's okay.
It's so
as you
hard.
know, am a dementia patient, so sometimes the words, they are hard to come to my mind, so we
I'm
balance
so
each other.
sorry. But like
No,
we
thank
balance
you.
each other and we understand and appreciate each other.
Yes.
So like that's why it works, you know?
Yeah. We speak the same language.
We do. So let me just get myself out first and then we
Go
can
ahead.
move on to like more
Okay.
exciting things.
Okay.
My week this week was actually super fun. It was like farm, cow, another farm, goat, no sleep. Like really just
Truly.
truly like nonstop, but it was so fun. We hit up the farms like crazy. But my poor son, Ty, my baby, 1 year old, I feel so bad when we do all these things. We're gone all day because he has like almost no choice but to be in the stroller for 80% of the time that we're there.
Does he cry?
Well, like obviously I take him out and I walk him around, but if I'm by myself and it's a really crowded place with like a million kids, I can't just have them both willy-nilly running around.
Yeah. And is he like trying to wiggle to get down?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or is he content to be held?
Well,
Because
he
that
likes
makes a big difference.
he likes to be held, but there's like animals roaming around. Like he wants to be with everybody else. I feel so bad. I feel like for a while I had like such bad like second child guilt. But then yesterday we went to a birthday party and he wasn't feeling good, so me and Callum went by ourselves. And I said this to you, like being with one kid alone is literally like having no kids. I felt like I was on vacation.
No, you don't. It's like so crazy. I would go out to dinner, I'm not even kidding, like on a weekend night with Olivia and John, my youngest, or any of them really, just one and John. It feels like we're by ourselves.
It was like a retreat for me. I was like with my husband's family. It was like a big birthday party. Obviously, I've said this before, his family is really my family. So I was like, you stay at home with the
Yeah. And they want to watch Callum. So it's like
Yeah.
free babysitters.
three babysitters. It was so nice. And I always feel bad when it comes to Tyson that like he's gotten so shafted like in this whole like childhood scheme where it's like Callum's life, if anything, it got better when
I
Tyson was
understand.
born because I didn't go back to work. So Callum's like sick. Now my mom's here every day. We get to do whatever I want. And there's just like this little baby that's like comes along for the ride. And I've always felt really guilty about it. But when we were gone, my husband Andrew was texting me and he was like, Tyson has no idea like what to do with himself. Like
He's so happy.
he's so bored.
Oh my God.
He was so bored. Andrew said he was just kind of like putzing around, like thinking about like, oh, where do we usually go? Oh, I guess
Right.
I'll go in like this bedroom. Like he didn't know what to do. Like he was literally bored. So that
Like
made me feel so
two key missing players.
yeah.
He
So I
doesn't
was
know
like,
any different.
he doesn't know any. That's the first time me and Callum together have been away from him. So I honestly felt I was like, okay, he loves his life. He
Yeah.
likes us being around all the time. He had his chance to be an only child for a second and he didn't like it. And now I feel like the guilt has been lifted off of my
Okay,
shoulders.
first of all, anytime you send pictures of this child, he has the biggest smile on his face. There is nothing sad about this boy in his life. He could
I
not be
know.
happier. Could
I
not be
just feel
happier.
bad because like obviously your first gets so much attention and like
Yes.
Ty's bedtime routine is like he's tossed in the
Fend
crib.
for yourself, yeah.
You have to just go to sleep. And Callum, it's like 2 books. We read, we sing songs. It's a whole thing.
Brie.
And I try to like read books with Ty, and he doesn't even care. He's like, you can just put me in here.
Yeah. He
We
he
don't have to do it.
knows. He's
Yeah.
he's raising himself. Um it's so true because especially even with three, it's even crazier because
I bet.
Leo, my middle. So I have Colin, who is, like you said, exactly like Callum, like
Yeah.
Prince, like everything needs to be just right for
Yeah.
him because he is so needs to be have everything the way it has to be. Like you said, always read with him.
Yes.
He was speaking full sentences by the time he was like 18 months old.
Yeah.
Leo never read a book. Like speaks in like hoo ha he. Like
But that makes me feel so much better. That's just how
okay,
it goes.
but it's also worse now because I have
Oh no.
another one. Like a he is the full blown middle. It's not even like
Oh
he's the
yeah.
baby. He is the middle, and
I
that's where
know.
Ty is gonna fall because he has the same energy as Leo. Like
Yeah.
of that's the way it is.
Just a
But
cave
like
boy.
Colin would always get everything because he's the
Yeah.
firstborn. So we would pass everything down to Leo. Nothing gets passed down to Livy because she's a girl, and like by this point, everything
You
is
need new
5 years
stuff.
old. Yeah,
Yeah.
she needs new stuff.
Oh.
So she's always getting new stuff, and poor Leo is always getting the hand-me-downs. But my grandma always comes through. She's like, he needs his own new jacket.
I
I'm like,
know.
Nanny, he has 15 from Colin that are
I know.
perfectly fine, but he needs his own. He got his own backpack and his own lunchbox,
Oh,
even
that's
though we
exciting.
have a plethora of lunchboxes from Colin that we could easily hand down.
Yeah. But
But
they do like,
he needs to feel special. He's also going into
exactly.
pre-K like for the first
Big
time, so
deal.
he's decked out in Power Ranger.
His
Power
favorite.
Ranger lunchbox, Power Ranger backpack. So he's
So
all set and
cute.
ready to go.
Love.
Love. But it's okay. Don't feel bad. He is thriving, surviving.
Yeah, I agree. He's fine. Like that just like gave me some assurance. The last thing I need to say about myself is I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I've been like blowing up our Instagram stories
I
of
love it.
just like content that I think is interesting, like things I care about. I'm posting to our stories like rapid
It's
fire.
it's always a surprise for me, and I love it. When I see that Not Mad posted, I'm like, oh my God, what did we say? Like, what did
But
Brie find for us?
what I want to say is like I am 5 slides away from talking to the camera. Like
You
that's
should.
how I was gonna ask like to the audience, like, will you guys be mad about it or not mad about it?
I will not.
Because here's my thought process. Me and Nikki obviously both have our personal Instagrams, and we are so inactive on Instagram. Like, post nothing. Like, here's a picture of our kids every once in a while. But I am like overflowing with just word vomit,
Yeah, we have
food,
thoughts.
like mom hacks, food stuff, commentary on TV, like so many random things that I don't feel comfortable ever presenting myself that way on my personal account because all of my followers are either people I went to high school with or like chefs, like
No,
people.
they're going to be like, oh, somebody do a wellness check on Brie. She's talking to the camera.
Yeah, and it's like I was a chef and then I had kids and you like never heard from me again on Instagram. That's basically what
Truly.
happened. Yeah, truly. So I feel like I have so much that I need to channel and I'm just gonna like vomit all over our not mad about it Instagram.
I am not mad about it. I love it. I'm not
Okay.
kidding. It brings me so much joy.
But
It's
Nikki, if you see me pull up on a story, it's like, hey guys, just finished the most recent episode. Like, is that so cringy?
no, it's not like you're gonna be like, hey guys, just did a killer workout.
Well, I do want to get a walking pad, so you never know.
Oh my God.
I know, we'll save that for another time.
That's okay.
Okay,
Link
enough
it.
about me.
Link it.
Link it. But let me know, like, would you guys actually think of me differently if I started talking to the camera? like
I
on my
know, I
Instagram.
would be so proud of you. And, if you did it, then I would have to do it as well. Not like I have much to say.
You do.
It's me and my house, doing laps.
Wait, you can be that content creator that you love that like yells at people for not cleaning their kitchen,
I don't love her. I don't love her.
but like you like to
Yeah.
watch her content.
Yeah. But I did also want to say back to the one kid thing. Colin and Leo are both going to school next year, and it's just me and Liv
That's crazy.
all day, every day.
You're a free woman.
It's gonna be a new life. I'm also trying to like plan. Mamas, let me know if you have any products that you really love that are for learning. Like I want to teach her colors and do activities.
Nikki, that's such a good idea.
I need things that I can do in the house. We signed up for gymnastics. So
Nice.
excited for that. We have the library that we'll always hit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
I
if you
should
guys
do like a
have any
school hour.
suggestions,
That's a
yeah,
really good idea.
yeah, because she's so smart. Like she's ready.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
ready to
she's
go to actual school. Okay, some exciting news for me.
Yes, I'm excited.
I had a big weekend, you guys.
Big.
Big weekend. If you know anything about me, which this is actually kind of a hidden secret about me,
Yeah, this
I
is.
have been itching to do a yard sale for Brie. How long would you say? Probably about a year
For a
since
year.
the last one that I did.
Have you ever met somebody that's itching to do a yard sale? That is so crazy to me.
Okay, it is because I regretted everything. So we did a weekend yard sale. We did one last year, and my dad brought all of his shit.
Yeah.
So I have about 13 gates that don't even have hardware or work that my dad's trying to sell.
No, like the most random stuff ever your dad brought over.
The most
Like
random
a
shit.
door, like
Yeah,
anything you could think of.
like a little mini propane tank that is so crusted with dust. But I did watch somebody actually take it because I just put all the shit in the front yard for free to take. I'm like
Yeah.
watching from the windows to see
Yeah.
who's taking what.
No.
So yard sales aren't really as great as I thought they were. It was very slow. I feel like everybody was on vacation. This is very much a fall activity or a spring activity. Like nobody, we had barely any traffic, any
That's a
traffic
good
coming.
call. It's like changing of the season because everyone's getting ready for back to school right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And my sister got rid of all of her clothes. I had 3 industrial size bags of clothes. So there was clothes everywhere. We were selling things for like $1, 2 pairs of leggings for $1. I'm like, please just take it because if you don't take it, I'm gonna have to pack it up. It was so boring, so not fun. Got to know the neighbors a little bit,
Okay.
which is my least favorite thing to do.
Yeah, that's nice.
So like people would come and I'd be like, John, you have to deal with them. And I'd like run away and hide. And he was like, no, 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 like you wanted to do the yard sale. I'm like, but the part of me wanting to do the yard sale was like getting rid of the shit.
Yeah.
And like making a little extra money.
And like sitting in my lawn chair.
But if we did a shot every time that I said, I can't believe nobody wants this. Or like nobody even looked at those books. Or like this is some really good stuff. Like nobody even wanted to look at that. I'm like
dare they?
personally offended
Yeah.
that people would come and look and not grab something for $1. Like good stuff. I had not that anybody wants my breast pump, but like maybe a mama wants it. I had a breast pump. I had portable breast pumps.
Damn.
Good stuff.
That is
a
good
high
stuff.
chair.
Good stuff.
$1 I was asking.
For a high chair?
Yeah, but
You
nobody
can
even
sell
asked.
that at Marketplace.
I know, but I really,
it's
I
such a pain in
can't,
the ass. Yeah.
I can't because they don't show up. The people don't show up.
Yeah.
I've had people before like come and get a crib, and then somehow I'm breaking down the crib, and they're asking me to bring it to their house, and John's like taping it up and putting it in this woman's car. I'm like, but you wanted the crib.
Yeah.
I put it up for $50. You asked for it for 10. I was like, whatever. I just want it out of my house. Let me do this woman a favor. And now it's a project for me. It's so annoying.
It's so true. It's such a pain in
can't.
the ass.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, just please. I left a sign at the end of the yard sale and said free. We have like a truck, like a veterans truck that comes around a couple times a year. So we just box it up and we leave everything out in the front for them and they come and pick it up. Like I just want it gone.
Yeah. But you know what? You got it out of your system.
Very much so.
You can move on now.
Yes.
So it's done and dusted. And I'm happy for you.
Okay, I'm not mad that it's over and all of this stuff is out of my house, but I was like looking for anything, any loose ends and bits that I could throw into these piles out here.
Wait, you're like the Sabrina Carpenter song where she's like, smile because it's over, be mad because it happened.
I feel that way. Wow. That is. Was she talking about a yard sale? Sabrina?
Probably. Probably.
My kids did a lemonade stand, though, which really brought in the big bucks.
Yeah, and that's cute.
Yeah, we sold it for 50 cents. Very reasonable.
Was a brother for sale?
Brother for sale. Some kids came over on their bikes and told us that for their lemonade stand, their mom did the calculations and found that they would make a profit if they sold each cup for $2.
Oh my God.
Imagine rolling up to a lemonade stand and being charged $2.
I have.
Really?
Yes.
$2.
Yeah, around Boston, 100% we have.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like 50 cents.
Dixie
Expecting.
cup.
Yeah, ridiculous. We did 50 cents because we had smaller cups.
Yeah.
And, partially expecting for people to throw us $1 and,
Of course.
they're not going to want their 50 cents back,
Yeah.
although some did.
Just take the. No, they didn't.
Some did, yes.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah. Some came with exact change.
Wow.
This one man, this sweet man, just wanted to stop and support the kids. Must have taken every coin out of his car. There was pennies, nickels, dimes.
That's funny. Your kids
Like,
are like,
sir-
we actually don't want this.
Yeah, they would do that too. What else do I have for you?
You said teachers.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, mamas. Okay, if you are a mama with school-age children, my son got his teacher today, which is also so crazy because we start school in 1 week.
I was going to say, it's next week.
When we were kids, didn't we get them at the end of the year?
Oh, I can't remember that far
I
back.
feel like that would be the big thing. We would leave school on the last day and everybody would open the report card and the teacher would be there and we'd be
you
like,
know what?
oh, I have Mrs. So-and-so next year.
I think you're right. Yeah.
No, they really drag it out. But you know what? I think it's just because they don't want to deal with backlash of parents complaining and then they have to switch things around. Although they
So
should just
true.
say no. But this is our Super Bowl mamas. The way I opened my eyes to the text saying it's up, I got right on, and then I had to alert my mamas in my group chat. So I was like, mamas, it's up. Colin has blah, blah, blah. So interesting finding, I'm refreshing the Facebook to see who has his teacher. I'm looking at other teachers to see who's in that class, where Colin's friends are. This is our Super Bowl.
That is so funny. It's basically like when it's your senior year and everybody finally
Put
picks
their
where they're going
schedule
to
up.
college.
Oh, I thought you were going to say when you get your schedule and it's like, oh my God, we have signs together.
Yeah, everyone picks where they go to college and they start updating their Facebook and it's like, oh my God, who's going where? And you join that Facebook group for the school you're going to.
Well, that's how I met Renee, which is essentially how I met all of you guys.
Oh, that's how I met my freshman year roommate too, of course.
Well, I didn't meet her in the group. We met in the group after we knew we were roommates. But getting your roommate assignment too, and going to stalk their Facebook and back in 2008, oh my God. When
What a
I
time.
saw Renee's, I was like, thank you, Jesus. A nice normie from a town a few minutes away from me. It could have been so much worse because our suite was pretty rough.
No, and just the cutest gal you've ever seen in your life, our friend Renee.
An angel.
Jackpot.
And then she has me, this big pit bull, storming, barreling in the room. And she's just like, hello, welcome to freshman year. It's going to be so great. And I'm like, shut up, Mom.
How crazy though that brought you to me, this podcast, your husband,
My
your
husband, my
sister-in-law,
life.
your whole life.
It's
Wow.
so crazy. And the reason why I went to Albany and met Renee and essentially met all of you guys is because I followed my high school boyfriend.
Yes.
And we broke up before I even got there.
Oh my God, Nikki, that's so funny.
So
I forgot.
thank God I followed that loser.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
It's so true.
So weird.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Anything
funny.
else before I?
Oh, no, I did yeah, actually, yes. I have one more thing I wanted to say. I went to, shout out Jack, the best doctor's appointment that I've ever had in my life.
What kind of doctor?
I have a fantastic physician, just a physician.
Okay.
She's going to retire soon, and she's kind of far. So it's I need somebody really close that I could just hop on over, somebody
Yeah.
that's easy to contact. She's really on her way out. She only works 1 day a week.
Oh wow.
My physical with her was 1 year in advance.
Oh my
It's
God.
insane to get an appointment with her. Actually insane. So Jack hooks me up with her doctor. Brie, you might need to move home just so you can meet this man.
I need
Okay,
a doctor.
first of all, a man, which I'm like a little like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like if I like love a man doctor, but okay. An angel. I texted her and I was like, I hope that his pillow is cold every night. Like I was walking my dog and I was like, just thinking about Rob. Like, loved
Oh.
him so much. So thorough, so awesome. Get yourself a good doctor. Ask your friends. He recommended me for a mammogram because I have like so
Mm.
much history in my family. He's like, that's ridiculous that you haven't been recommended for one yet. He's got me that. He's gonna hook me up with my Lexi,
Oh, let's go.
hooking me up with a rheumatologist
Oh my
because I'm an
God.
autoimmune girly. And he was like, so are you a smoker? Which is always a funny question
You're like,
because,
what kind?
right, it's like, what are we talking,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Nicotine?
so my first response is always no, but then it's like I do want to be honest with my doctor. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting the vibe that me and Rob, we're close, we're tight. I can be honest with him. I
You're
said, well,
connected.
I smoke marijuana sometimes. So we got into a whole big discussion about like whatever, not a big deal. He said the big deal is now that a lot of these strains are all hybrids,
Oh.
which means that they're sativa and indica mixed. So they're genetically modified, is
Ugh.
kind of like what he was saying.
We can't have
So,
organic weed.
right, he's like, it's not like the plants that you used to have, just like a natural plant. It's a little bit different now. So, and he also said like putting something into your lungs is so harsh. Like hit up edibles. He was like all about edibles and all
Oh.
about tinctures under your tongue. He's like, I'm telling you, switch to edibles. They have fast acting ones that
He's like, I'm getting the vibe you need something to hit you
like,
quick.
and then he was like, so like what's your goal? To get stoned or just like relax? I was like, it really depends. Like really
He's like, I moonlight as a bud tender, so here's my card.
literally. He was like, you can go to like the dispensary like up there where everybody goes.
You're like,
I'm
oh.
like, but he's like, yeah, you take like an edible, it's a fast acting, goes, and then you just take like a little nibble throughout the day if you need. A little nibble here, a little nibble there.
Okay, I love Rob too.
Brie, fantastic. And he had like a little earring in the middle of his ear, bald, tan, handsome,
He was hot.
like a cutie. Yeah, we were just vibing. Like 45 minutes later, I'm walking out.
You're
I'm
high
like,
on life.
was I? Yeah, who needs an edible when you just went to Rob? Like, literally walking with a pep in my step. I'm like, I feel better. Like, it was the most incredible
Oh my
appointment.
God.
Loved it.
I'm so jealous. I need a regular doctor, and I would ask a friend, but I don't have any friends, so that's what's tough.
Well, you
That's
can
what's
come
tough.
here. I can recommend you to Rob. But I do want to know if you guys are, I don't know,
Gardeners.
what?
Gardeners.
Gardeners, yes. I didn't know if I could say.
We just talked about marijuana for 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
She needs a nibble.
An inhaler. If you are a gardener, have you heard that these blends are like genetically modified? Are they safe for you? Have you heard this before? Are we switching to edibles? What are we doing?
I think people are switching to microdosing on mushrooms. I feel like that's the
I
transition.
should have asked him about that.
Yeah.
Once
So
I get
just
my portal set up, I'll shoot him a message.
yeah, send him a DM.
Oh
Hey,
my God, I
just
was also like,
circling back.
I just like have one more thing I wanted to say. And he was like, yeah. I was like, I just like think I have diabetes. He goes, okay, like why would you say that? And I'm like, I don't know. Like it's always just been like a little itch in the back of my head. He was like, all right, like I don't think you do at all, but I'm gonna send you for blood work.
Oh my God,
Could give him one
so
reason why I
funny.
think I have diabetes.
I
Just a
need
little
to,
itch in the back of my
I
head.
need to know if he went home and he was like, I have this new patient today.
No, he's like, Jack sent me another one.
Oh my God, that's so funny, Nikki. I
But Rob, if
can't.
you're listening, I love you.
I freaking love you. That is so funny.
So funny. But that's all the
Oh
things that
my
I had
God.
on my
Okay,
agenda.
look at
Yard
us.
sales and doctor's appointments.
Look at us taking turns. One goes, one goes. I'm so proud of us.
Wait, what
24
episode are we
episodes
on?
in.
23? It only took 23 episodes.
24.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
There's
Wow.
52 weeks in a year. We haven't taken
Oh,
a week off yet.
that just reminds me, I want to give a major shout out to the girlies in the Peloton Moms
Oh
Facebook
my God, you
group.
guys.
Guys, you don't even understand like how much this made our day. I never use Facebook, but like, I'm in a couple of whatever mom Facebook groups, and I've like pimped us out there since we started the podcast like a decent amount of times. So whenever I see somebody make a post in the group about podcast recommendations, like I'm like one
In there
second
like,
on
yep.
the keyboard. Yep, not mad about it. And so I did that. I saw a post the other day and I obviously pimped us out. And then I'm scrolling because I do like to see what other people recommend. To my fucking surprise, Maggie, Queen, we love you. DM us.
We'll
She
send you
recommended,
stickers. Happy to.
we'll send you stickers. She wrote, not mad about it, blah, 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 blah. Our other girl, Nikki, not mad about it. Like, I cannot even begin to tell you like how exciting that was to
No, we're
see like
such losers. It was like we were geeking out.
geeking out to see like our name out in the wild like that because obviously we put this podcast out, but it feels like we're just talking to each other like and our moms.
Yeah.
So
And
to know
Sarah.
and Sarah, yeah. So to know that people are like enjoying it and you feel like you're enjoying it enough to recommend it, like seriously, can't thank you enough.
And that you're coming back and listening to us just like talk about nonsense. Like we
I
love
know.
you
We
guys.
love you guys. We appreciate it. So I didn't want to go and 1 second further without saying that.
Truly. And we love DMing with you guys. You now know that Brie is extra active on the Instagram, so please. She needs
Yeah.
some friends.
Yeah, you guys are my internet friends. Like that's enough for me, honestly. I'm good with that.
We need a Maddie's meetup.
Oh my God, that'd be so fun, but we're really spread out.
I know.
Yeah, we'll
You
get
guys can
there.
come and see Wicked with us.
Oh my God. I just told Andrew that like I'm gonna have to be gone for a full night
Yes.
when that comes out.
I've already started asking chat to find us a hotel in the middle of us.
Perfect. Obsessed. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. The only news, I feel like it wasn't a very like pop culture news week. Am I missing something?
You would know, not me.
Nothing that like got me all hot and bothered, you know? But the only thing that I did see before I logged on is that tonight Love Island reunion is coming out. And I
So
just saw
exciting.
like breaking news all over the internet that people think Iris and Pepe broke up.
Okay, like I wouldn't be surprised.
I do want to say, like, as they should, like, Iris is about to be catapulted into, like, model society.
I
Like,
just told you. I saw her. I sent you the picture. She was modeling for Victoria's Secret. Gorgeous. That is
Gorgeous.
exactly what she should be doing.
agreed. We're gonna see her, like, on, I guess she might be too old for Leonardo DiCaprio, but we are gonna see her on, like, some hot young thing's arm, rocking
No,
down that
she's
red
not
carpet.
old enough and she is hot enough. So
Yeah, you never know. I
she
don't know
would
how
be
old
doing
she is.
him a favor. I could see them breaking up. I could see them remaining friends. Like we always say, for me, not one couple really stood out this
As, like,
season
being
as
one
like,
true love.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
totally
also
agree.
wouldn't be mad if Iris linked back up with TJ. They are aesthetically they're Barbie and Ken, so hot together.
I totally disagree.
Oh my God. I think that they were so much of a better match than her and Pepe.
TJ is, I guess Iris is a little boring too, but TJ was so boring. In my opinion. Not for me.
But
Okay.
good for him.
So that, yeah, good for them. But we love that for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to even more exciting things, because I love to talk about TV. I have watched, because I told
can't
you
wait.
guys last week, I had to put some of my own discussions on the back burner because we had so much stuff to recap. So I have been watching 3 shows that I need to recommend to the class. The first one, our friend Sarah's going to be so happy about this, but the new Dexter Resurrection,
Is it good?
Nikki, it is so incredible. Every episode is like better and better and better. Like,
He's killing?
okay, so I don't want to like say too
Okay,
much,
don't
but he's
spoil
an Uber driver
Okay. Oh, is
in
he
New
like,
York City.
like
So-
toting bodies around?
No, I don't want to like. It's so good. So
Okay.
it's very like OG Dexter kind of, but with a twist because he had. Do you remember Harrison?
Yeah, his son.
Yeah, his son. So his son is in the picture.
Okay.
Yeah, but did you watch? They did. If you guys know what we're
Our
talking about,
genes passed down from generation to generation to Dexter's to Harrison.
That's her Sydney Sweeney.
Guys, if you didn't get it, yeah, that was Sydney Sweeney.
But for those that don't,
Down.
you don't have to pose like her too.
I was buttoning my pants.
Oh my God, it's so funny. But Dexter was one of the greatest shows of all time, especially the first couple seasons. I didn't even finish the series because it got really weird towards the
Really
end.
weird.
And which is actually crazy to think that it got so weird towards the end for them to bring it back. This isn't the first time they've brought it back.
Yes.
Either. For them to bring it back and it be just as good, if not better, than like the first couple seasons of Dexter is so insane.
Okay.
Andrew, it's still airing this season. It comes out every Friday. Crap. It's on Showtime, I think.
Okay, yep.
I watch it on Paramount. It's so good. Like, I don't want to give anything away because you need to just experience it for yourself. But this is a great show to watch with your partner or your significant other. And like, I'm always looking for a show to watch with my husband.
Yeah, and your significant other.
You know, I talk really fast. Words come out weird sometimes. It's like how I text.
Significant other. That's very British of you.
It's like how I text. I don't correct anything. I'm like, you'll figure it out.
Yeah, use context clues.
You guys got it.
I'm excited because John will actually like that.
Dexter's only flaw is that he likes tuna melts. I know.
Very often? Like, is it
They
a
brought it
recurring
up.
theme?
They brought it up in one of the first episodes, and I was like, that
Are they
changes
listening to the
things.
podcast?
But my heart like belongs with Dexter. I love this man so much, and to have him back on my screen with like his inner monologue and his like dead dad following him around, like there's no
With
better
his, like,
feeling.
raspy voice.
And like
So sexy.
it's Nikki, it's so good. The writers of this show that brought it back, any other show that comes back, which is every show that exists, they're like revamping. They need to
We have
hire
no
these
new
writers.
ideas.
No new
Wow.
ideas.
Deb's not in it, right?
No, Deb's dead.
Yeah, I remember, but
But Batista's back.
okay.
And they even have do you remember Quinn? He was like the other detective.
Yes. Yep. Uh-huh.
He's in it.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
It's really good, you
How
guys.
old is Harrison?
I think he's like 18 or 19. So they did bring back another season of Dexter like a couple years ago, which is when we first like meet Harrison again as like an older kid and he reconnects with Dexter. Did you watch that season?
No.
Okay, so if you didn't
Relevant
watch
or
it,
no? Like, do we need to?
no, I was going to say if you didn't watch it, it's okay because they do a lot of flashbacks.
Oh, great. They
Just
probably
to-
figured like we did not.
Yeah, just to like get you guys like caught up. They'll do flashbacks to things that are important, but it's so freaking good. Okay, so that's one
Sweet.
show everybody has to watch. Dexter Resurrection, new episodes every Friday on Showtime. Next show I watch that is super buzzy right now. Everybody's talking about it is The Hunting Wives on Netflix.
Did you?
I did watch it.
Okay. Did you finish it?
I finished it. I loved
Are you a lesbian?
it. No.
Are you converted?
I'm not converting. But you know what's crazy? I read the book and I could not. It was like I was hearing about this for the first time. I was like, damn,
Did
I
you
don't
just
remember.
not remember, or it was not the same?
I honestly don't know. I think I just didn't remember. I remember there was like guns in Texas and lesbians and like sleeping with like a high school kid.
Oh my
stuff like
God.
yeah, crazy. The show is insane. Like a lot
Good?
of nudity. Insane, so entertaining. Like a little corny, but it's like funny. Like it's not like you're not taking it serious.
Is it porny?
It's pretty porny.
Corny and porny.
Corny and porny, which
Wow.
not mad about that. I like both those things.
Episode title.
Yeah. That'll really bring in the moms.
Corny and porny for mamas.
But if you guys are thinking about watching it, watch it alone.
I was going to say, I don't think this is one that we watch with our significant others.
I would watch it alone for sure. It's just like, yeah.
Private.
Yeah, it's just private. Also, if you are watching, I want to say Brittany Snow looks like she's 25 years old.
Is she red? Does she have red hair?
No, so the other actress with the red hair, Malin Ackerman, she is like, she needs to win an award for the show. I don't know if this kind of show gets nominated for awards, but she is so captivating. She is like really owning every scene. She's the main character, and
Okay.
she just like unbelievable. She actually just went on Not Skinny But Not Fat's podcast. Her name's Margot in the show, and I had to listen to the interview. And she basically said like the creators of this show, they didn't write it for her, but they wrote the show and they sent her the offer because like they wanted her to be the character that she played What a
Okay,
good
well,
feeling if you're an actress.
it's true. I've never heard of her. I mean,
She
not to
was
be
in
a
Couples
dick, but
Retreat. She was
I
in,
would probably know her if I saw her.
you know, if you saw her, like very, very familiar face. Such a star. She also said something that I thought was so interesting that when they filmed this show at the same time that they filmed the last season of The White Lotus.
Ooh,
And she said that The White Lotus already filmed and aired by the time The Hunting Wives even got a release date.
why?
And that's because it was supposed to originally be on Stars, which is so random. And
So
I guess like
random.
Stars and the production company like split and they weren't going to take the show anymore. So she,
After they filmed?
after they filmed it, so she just thought like the show was never going to see the light of day. Like
Oh,
she
that's
thought they did all,
fucked.
yes, so fucked. And then like in the last second, like Netflix picked it up, which is why
Wow.
there was
Good
no
for them.
promotion for the show. Like all of a sudden the show was just on
Yeah.
Netflix. And people are like, where did this come from?
Wow. That's crazy. Good for them, though. What a waste that would be because it's popping off.
It's popping off. So smart of Netflix, and it's probably doing so much better than it ever would have done
Yes.
on Star. So again, everything happens for a reason.
Not mad about it.
Not mad about. So guys, check it out. It's really entertaining. I think it's like 6 episodes, and I feel like there's gonna be a season 2.
Okay.
Like the way they ended it was like they could keep going with the story.
Great.
Yeah. Okay, the last one I have is a documentary, and I'm actually mad that I watched this and didn't like save it to all watch together because it was so good. But it is 4 episodes, and it is kind of a lot going on right now, like with Love is Blind too. But it's on Hulu. It's called Mr. and Mrs. Murder, and
It's a documentary, you said?
it's a documentary. It's the craziest story that I feel like if this documentary pops off, it should 100% be made into a movie or a television show. Without giving too much away, it revolves around 2 couples that were all best friends in high school and are like married. So like they each married their high school sweethearts. So it's like the 4 of them, they're best friends, like have babies at the same time. The husbands are like really into hunting, and one of the husbands goes out on a hunting trip. I think it was like Christmas Eve morning, and he just like never comes back.
I'm just itching to say the hunting husbands.
Oh my God. Yes. It's the hunting husband.
You saw that it was really bubbling. Like you
Oh
saw
my
I had something to
God.
say. Thank you for giving me my turn.
Yeah. The floor is yours. We should have one of those like spirit sticks that we pass back and forth.
Like raise my hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go hunting.
Okay, they don't go hunting together, but one of the husbands goes hunting Christmas Eve morning and he just doesn't return.
Okay.
And they never find his body and they rule it as like he had a hunting accident. But the whole time, his mother of the person that's missing is so suspicious. She's like, this is something happened to him. Like, I think he was murdered. Like, this is criminal. There's more involved. And not his wife, but the other wife in the couple is convinced that like her husband is involved in the disappearance.
And then with the wife, does she
It's
think?
just a
Well, I guess
whole
we'll
thing.
watch.
It's a crazy journey. You guys have to watch Mr. and Mrs. Murder on Hulu. I don't want to spoil anything because it is like really a good story. They could have done with like 1 episode less, but
Okay. Yeah,
they
4
do-
sounds pretty heavy.
yeah, 4's a lot. They could have like done 1 less, but it is worth the watch for sure.
Okay. You know I love a documentary.
Yeah,
It's
and
John's
John might be into that too.
No, it's his least favorite thing.
Oh, okay. Well,
Like hates them.
I'm always looking for a documentary. So if you do watch it, we can briefly discuss next week if you
Okay.
happen to get around to it. And
So
Maddie,
excited.
you guys too. Extra
So
credit.
excited. The only problem with me and our schedule is that when we record, we've been having to push back our recording, which doesn't affect you guys. Because Love is Blind drops
No.
their episodes on Thursdays. So if we were recording
On Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, still, that's a little tight.
It is tight. to
With
get it for
Housewives,
Friday.
like everything is jam packed
know.
into 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But
a lot
we're
of
making
TV.
it work. We're making
But-
it work, guys.
I have some exciting news. I guess on to our final segment before we get into recaps. I wanted to talk about some shows that are coming up in September that
Okay, so
I'm
excited.
and they're earlier in the week, which is good for us.
Great.
So the first one that we must discuss, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
I will be.
You will be. Okay,
Okay.
is coming September 16th, a Tuesday. So we'll have episodes on Wednesday, which I guess is kind of the same.
Great. Do I have to watch last season?
Okay, so that's what I was gonna say, guys. If you watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you know that last season was one of the most incredible seasons of television, which is hard to do considering that's off the back of the Monica season, where she just like whatever, you guys know, if you know, you
And
know.
off the back of Jen Shaw.
Jen Shaw
Like,
is so in the background at this point. Like that was a different
I
time of
know, but it's
life.
like, I don't know if people give Salt Lake City the flowers that they deserve.
We do.
We do.
Yeah, they deserve it. Like, but the way that Jen Shaw is so irrelevant, Nikki,
Yeah.
it's like that was like middle school era of Salt Lake City, and these bitches have leveled the fuck up.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter.
Is she going to come out of prison and come back on the show, like thinking she's Teresa
I
Giudice?
don't, they don't need her.
I don't think they do either.
And was genuinely a criminal, so why would they even let her back on the show? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
But
Good for TV.
good for TV.
But we don't need to see her.
Yeah, we don't need to see her. There's a new housewife, Nikki, which if you don't go back and watch last season, like you're really missing out on entertainment. But just in case you don't, I need to fill you in. There's a new housewife, Bronwyn, who Lisa brought her in. Like she was friends with Lisa. She is, I think she's like our age or a year older, which is so crazy because she seems like she's in her 50s, just like compared to us, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Just yeah, it's just like also she's on TV, but she's super rich. Her husband is like 25 or 30 years older than her, something crazy. He's like an
I thought
old
you were going to
man.
say 25 or 30. I was like, what?
No. He's an old man.
Okay.
And she came in her first season, like leading with her husband had like an emotional affair.
Eek.
So she just like came in, laid like word vomited all over the table.
Trauma dumped.
Yeah, trauma dumped. And Lisa was kind of like, whoa, like, of course, Lisa, you know, like turns on her like right away. And just the way she handled herself is like, she's fucking here to play.
Ooh, so we like her.
Like, I don't know. Now there's a lot of rumors about going around about her that she's kind of like a grifter and that she's like embezzled money and like she's like a shady character. But just knowing what we've seen from her, like, she's going to tackle that head on. Like she
Okay.
is not afraid of confrontation and rumors. Like she's kind of one of those people that's like, I'll say it before you say it.
Okay, so the opposite of who's the one that's Mary's friend who wasn't her friend? Angie?
Angie.
Yeah, Angie doesn't want to deal
Well,
with the rumors.
what I want to say is I feel like what I've learned from them last season is I think they all must have like had a meeting together as a group and they're like, listen, we want to be the best fucking franchise on TV. We want to bring
Smart.
it. We want to give these people the best TV they've ever seen. We want to deliver the lines, like the one-liners. We want to deliver the drama, and we want to keep our jobs. And I feel like they all came to an agreement where they said, like, everything's on the table. Like, you can go there, and like we will all deal with it as it comes. Because I feel like now everybody has the thickest skin. They say every rumor like they've ever heard to each other's face. They all hash it out. Like they have all these dinners where they just like hash it out and they get to the bottom of it. And nobody like nobody backs down. It's so good. Like
Are
they're
they
just,
friends?
and I think they are. I think they are friends like for the show. Like I feel like they are playing into the tropes that the audience wants to see from them. Like I think now at this point they're playing into the characters that we like of them. Like they're giving us what we want and they definitely like self-produce, but not in a way that's so obvious, in a way that it's like, yes, like this is what we've been looking for.
Okay.
Like they
I was
do-
gonna say I just need it to feel genuine. Like I don't want it to feel like mom talk. Like that
No,
was
no, no.
self-produced in a way that was like
No.
yucky. Like I didn't like that.
It's self-produced in a way where they're like, they are just leaning into the fact that they're all batshit crazy. And they're like, let's just have fun.
Yeah. I was scrolling through TikTok the other night and somebody said that they just started watching Salt Lake City and they asked if Mary Cosby gets any less crazy and all the comments were like, no, but we love her. Like,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
she doesn't. Like that is just her and you just learn to love the craziness.
That's the biggest part of it too, is that now I think they're like 5 or 6 seasons in where it's like now we just we say this all the time. We understand them more and you appreciate them for who they are and like what they give us and what they bring to the table, and that's, I feel like that's where the audience is at with Salt Lake City, and it's
Mary
so
Cosby.
good. And the
I need her on my screen.
exactly, she's just like, she's nuts, and the preview for this season looks So good. The only thing that I'm worried about is it kind of like alleges or they show snippets that Lisa might be cheating on John Barlow, which like I'll be so sad. I hope that's just something like something they threw in there to like as a teaser. But also what I love about them is literally the whole season looks like they're fighting like in costume.
I love that.
And their cast trip is on Below Deck.
Oh my God, I saw that.
It's freaking Captain Jason, Chef
Yes.
Ben, OG, and Daisy.
Wow.
But I'm so excited. That comes out September 16th, which September 16th is a big freaking day because you want to know what else comes out?
What?
Which we have to discuss as a class if we're going to take this on because it's going to be another big commitment. But
Okay.
Love Island is doing Love Island Games, the second season. They did it last year where they take people from like UK, US, maybe even Australia. Like they just bring a bunch of people together. And it's like the same Love Island, but there's like other games and like stupid things that they have to do. So that also comes out September 16th. And maybe we'll wait to see the cast.
What's the schedule on it?
It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like the same where it's like every
it?
day.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take a vote.
We'll
And
take a
let's
vote.
like I think you're right. Let's see the cast and see if they're
Yeah.
people we want to fuck with.
Yeah. Because I don't remember. I think I watched it late last year and it did like end up getting good. But
Okay. I
it
mean,
just depends.
I'm sure it would.
The last show that I saw so far that's coming out in September, which we never spoke about, just like on our Instagram, is Special Forces,
Oh my God, cannot wait.
coming out on Hulu September 25th. Never seen it, but this cast is like,
Stacked.
who's the casting director? Are they a Maddie? It's like everybody we talk about all the time. And I don't know if we talk about this person on air, but Nikki and I, oh yeah, we have Sean Johnson.
Oh yes.
And
Yes. We're
one of my
simpatico.
Roman empires is the fact that, do you know what I'm going to say about Sean Johnson?
No.
That she puts her sneakers in the dishwasher
Ew,
to wash
what?
them. Don't you remember
No.
that, Nikki?
No.
I feel like you sent me that video where like she puts her shoes in the top rack of the dishwasher to like wash her shoes.
What?
Yeah.
Not with dishes.
Like I feel like when they posted the video, like there was dishes.
That
in
was
there.
that's rage bait. No?
You think
Do you guys
that-
do that?
Sean? Andrew?
No, not them. I'm asking them, the maddies, the folks out there.
Nikki? It probably was Rage Bait because they are like really intense content
That's
creators.
probably why they're always sick.
But now when I think of Sean Johnson, that's what I think about. She washes her shoes in the dishwasher.
Oh, okay. Well,
So crazy.
thanks for bringing that back up.
Yeah. But the cast is nuts. I'm so excited to see it. And so yeah, September 25th. That's a Thursday on Hulu.
Oh my God.
I
Can we
know.
get a freaking Monday?
What about a Sunday?
What about a Sunday? No, because football. So we'll have to watch
God.
fucking Taylor Swift on football Sunday. What channel is that on? Peacock?
It's going to be on Hulu.
Oh, on Hulu. Wow. And then Traders was September as well, or no?
No, they haven't announced an air date for that yet.
Okay, odd. But
It should
we're
be
looking
out.
forward to that as well.
Yeah, looking forward to that. I'm sure maybe like October. So yeah.
I'm very excited for Special Forces. I feel like it's something very different from what we normally watch, and I think it's something that John would also enjoy watching. Like, I
Good call.
cannot wait to see Gia Giudice and Teresa do some challenges.
And they have to talk about like trauma. Like it's
Oh.
mental challenges too.
Wow.
I know. Like it's going to be very revealing.
That'll be very difficult for
Yeah.
them because we know they like to really not talk about
Talk about anything.
traumas when she went away.
I know. Oh God. So I'm excited for that. But okay, we've already like literally dilly-dallied as usual for 3 hours.
We have rambled enough.
I do want to start with Love is Blind UK.
Happily.
Like Nikki said, episodes 5 through 8. The first 2 episodes were like duds.
I did watch them all because
Don't you? Like literally nothing happened.
nothing happened, but it was important for me to watch, I feel like, to kind of see what the the struggles are going to be that they're trying to show us.
That's true. The lead up. Do you want to start with the mixer and then we'll break off into couples just like naturally? Or do you want to start with like couples like we did last week?
No, let's start with the mixer,
Okay.
which will bring us right into couples real
Exactly.
quick.
So again, we'll start with the mixer, which is the best part of every season when they get everybody from the pods together. I was so excited for this. Nikki kind of had a prediction that Karen was gonna like drop Megan.
I couldn't have
quick.
been more wrong.
You couldn't have been more wrong and gone for Sophie. Can I just say, when Sophie walked in that dress, like, could everybody pick their jaws up or what?
I mean, no.
They were like, oh, like, make it more obvious that you're staring at her.
I mean, well,
I
her
know.
bubs were
They were exploding out of her dress.
exploding
Yeah, it
out.
looked uncomfortable, but and she is like a gorgeous girl, but I'm just like, guys, like come on. Are all men really the same? Like
And like your fiancés are sitting at the table and like they have eyes and ears and you're
I
like
know.
slapping each other like you've never seen breasts in your life. I mean,
Oh my God. I do want to say first before we get into couples that when Anu confronted Spleen,
oh my
she
God.
lost me a little bit there. When she was like
She,
singing like mid-fight, I was like,
oh my
okay,
God.
Anu, now we're really trying. We're trying really hard right now.
That was actually hilarious. Like, I love it. Liar, you're a liar. And what's so funny is like he was begging her to sing in the
I know.
pods. And like she finally broke out into song to hit him with the liar, you are a liar. But that's my way of communicating too. So
You're
I
right.
felt her on that.
So funny. I'm glad she got it out of her system. And
Yeah.
also, I'm sure producers were like, okay, you guys have to, like, have this
Yeah, they had,
conversation
yeah.
on camera.
I was shocked that Javin went straight for Sophie. I didn't know that they had a connection in the pods. I don't know why I'm not remembering that.
I had no idea they had a connection in the pods. I feel like they only showed him talking to
Katisha.
Letitia.
Yeah.
No clue. Like, did they even, or is he just saying that as an
I
excuse?
have no idea. I was shocked to see how hard he was coming on to her. I wasn't because we obviously knew his eye was going to be wandering. He, from the get, to me, wanted no part of Katisha.
Totally agree. And
Like,
it's like he was almost like being really clear about it, and Katisha like wasn't picking up on it.
she was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I feel like she probably didn't want to like blow up, and she's also worried about optics and how she's gonna look too. But like he was kind of outwardly almost like laughing at her
It
and
was
like mocking. Like I don't know, it was very weird. He did was not taking it seriously at all. Like you could tell like he was not super into her.
no.
It was really weird.
It was so weird. And even like the way he talked about like he was openly talking about how like they didn't have a very strong connection. Without saying those words, he's like, "Yeah, we haven't said I love you. Like, I don't think that's like like we're still figuring each other out. Like,
Yeah, like if we break up, we break up. Like, but that's not the point.
yeah." And she was kind of like locked in, like, "Oh, we'll make it work."
The fact that he went to the pods to say goodbye to her and she ended up picking her and he was going to be okay with that and
Yeah,
she ended up picking him and he was okay with like going to say goodbye
yeah,
and kind of just got like thrown into it
yeah.
says a lot. I was not surprised at all that she packed her shit up and left and I was so happy that she did.
I was so happy that she did, but I also feel like when he was at that mixer going around, when everybody was like, "How's it going with Katisha?" and he was saying to everybody without saying, like, "Not great," he was like either smirking, he's like, "Oh, everything's fine," like basically saying like he wasn't into her. I wish that one of those girls pulled her to the side, maybe off camera, and was like, "Listen, this guy was just going around this whole party saying that you guys don't have a connection."
They kind of did do that though.
No, but the next day. You know what I mean? Because then after that, then everything happens. He goes out to the bar. Like, she is telling everybody at that party that, like, they're great. She really likes him. Like, it's going well. And he's going around telling everybody pretty much that he's not into her.
The crazy, yes, I agree with you. What I'm going to say is like completely
That's right.
pivoting.
Yeah.
I always feel like Love is Blind. There's so much that's not shown when
Yeah.
they turn the cameras off. So that's why it's always hard for me to understand fully the couples because like there has to be in the past we've had couples that act like super weird physically with each other, but behind the scenes they're like having sex at night.
That was them. That was them.
Really? How do you know?
Oh my God. I feel like they would always make, like, little comments basically saying, they're like, "Oh, how'd you sleep last night?"
Yeah, but then they act really weird in front of the cameras.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, hard to understand. But he is the worst. He was also making me super uncomfortable, and I feel like he was maybe making Sophie a little uncomfortable, like the way he was just like laughing and like not even
Staring at her.
saying anything. She was like, "What?" And he was like nothing, like and being weird. She was like, "All right, like are you gonna say something or?"
I totally agree. He was just like, he was like staring at her, trying to like let her know.
Got it. Like,
Yeah.
clearly,
Let's
it
go.
was really uncomfortable.
Were really uncomfortable. And when they went back to the apartment, and obviously Katisha stayed behind and she's like crying, and Javin went out that night, like, you know right away something's going to happen. And the way that Megan, and then they like met his family after that, or he met her
He
family
met her
after that.
family.
I would be so pissed. And he was gaslighting her that whole morning. She was like, oh, I thought you were going to be hungover. He's like, do you think I would like disrespect you like that and like disrespect your family? Knowing that he was out all night, all over these other girls, and he like doesn't take his relationship with her
He was
seriously.
probably fighting for his life, so hungover, but is like, I will not let her see me hungover. Like, I have to.
100%. So that was so hard to watch her introduce him to his family. Like, what a dick. Just bow out then. Like,
Yeah.
why keep it going? And then when he does, like, get confronted with it, his alibi is Mr. Spleen. Like,
Yeah.
okay, that's where you, like, you have no chance. And when Megan and Kieran decide to, like, Katisha leaves, Megan and Kieran decide to, like, confront Javin about what they saw. That, like, if you ever wanted to change your image in that moment, you could have, Javin could have been like, you know what? Like, you're right. I
Yeah.
really played this whole thing wrong. I fucked up. And, like, now I lost the girl and I have to deal with it. But to be, like, fighting over semantics, kind of like, well, so you didn't see me all night? Oh, well, then how
Right.
do you know? How do you know what you saw if you didn't see me the whole night? Oh, you weren't watching me, so how do you know what you saw? Like, shut the fuck
Right.
up.
And fighting over whether or not the photo booth had a curtain, like, that's
God.
such a moot point. Like, what
Yeah.
are we that has nothing to do with anything. The fact that you went into a secret place with or without a curtain,
Yeah.
and I believe Kieran and Megan that there
Of
was a
course.
curtain,
Yeah.
not a good look.
Let's go to Kieran and
Wait, I just quickly want to go back to Katisha and Javin when she said that she wanted to meet up with Damola, and then she pulls out her phone at the table and is like texting Damola for a good 60 seconds, and he's like, all right, like, I'm like, we have to do this right now.
their whole relationship was doomed from the start.
Yes.
And even the conversation with Damola was so, like, not, like, anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay.
I thought that there might have been something there. Like,
It was
she's
just,
not even saying that she regrets her decision. I don't know, she might in future episodes, unless she's completely gone,
I
but
feel like she's going to be completely gone. Like, we're not going to see them anymore. But Kieran and Megan, if these two do not get married, like, I am going to be genuinely upset. And of
yeah.
course, for the rest of the season, they make it look like something crazy is going to happen, or they might not. But I don't see, they're so, in their words, like, well suited for each other. They're the couple that makes the most sense. They seem the most real. And when they both finally got their phones back and they were scrolling on each other's Instagrams and looking at like him like posting videos like taking your shirt off, she's like dressed risque, and they were like loving it
Yeah.
about the other one. I was like, oh my god, you guys are perfect. Because you know how many stupid men would come back, see pictures of
Oh my
Megan on her
God.
phone like that, and be like, "Ooh, you're not going to post that once we're married."
I
And
feel
he
like
was
we've
like,
seen that before.
yeah, he was like, "Damn, like that's my
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
girl. Yeah.
Like only made me love them more, and I feel like they are both so committed to it, and it's like happened to be that they also do really love the other person.
Yeah. Let me check my notes to see if
And the
I
way that she handled the Javin situation and the way that he let her like do her thing. He was like, "Oh, I know that she's got this." And then she walked away. He kind of like treated Javin a little bit and then went back and consoled her. I was like, "You guys are in love. Like, you guys really love each other."
they really are cute. She's a little bit a lot.
She's just like very emotional.
Yes.
Like she's an
In
emotionally like I don't know.
very expressive.
Yes. Yeah.
In my notes, I just have Kieran and Megan are so adorable and hot.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to say about them that I made me really, really believe that Kieran is a good guy was at the mixer when he was like, Megan, I do want to pull Sophie and just
I
clear
love
the
that.
air. Check. Two, when he was talking to Sophie, he immediately led with apologizing for making her feel like underappreciated and kind of like he regretted the way he went about the situation. Another check. And then he just
Thanked
kind of
her
like,
for being such a large part of his
yes.
journey. Like,
And was like, but I'm really happy with Megan. Like, what more?
I love
We
them.
love him. I feel like we've never seen one of those situations where it's like, Oh my God, do you remember like Jimmy and Jess and
Oh my God.
like, do you know what, like, it's always like when there's another girl and they see them, it's like they kind of like dip their toe a little
Question, right.
bit. It's like always a little weird. This was so perfect. Like, play that
I mean,
in,
Megan is literally gorgeous.
she is
So,
gorgeous. And
not that
she's,
Sophie isn't, but I mean, you have a prize.
yeah, you have a prize for sure. Love them. I need to talk about Ashley and Billy real quick because I'm worried.
I
Like,
am
this,
too.
I knew there was something like off that we were going to see about Billy. And it's
Yeah.
so sad because I feel like before, like when he met her dad, first of all, I was crying
Oh
when
my
she was
God.
crying and the dad was crying. And the way that he speaks is so like assuring to Ashley. Like, I feel like whenever she was bringing up a problem, he was like, well, we're going to tackle it head on. Like, as long as we communicate, we got this. Don't worry. And then to get to the end of the last episode where they just met his family and it went great. Like his mom and sister loved Ashley and she's on cloud nine. They're like swimming in the lake and they have a serious chat. And immediately he's like, well, I think like my decision, she's like, I'm all in, yes. And he was like, I think I'm 50-50. I could feel her heart drop.
50-50. That's
Insane. And the reason why he's 50-50 is so crazy. Like, he can't get over the fact that she's a flight attendant. Like, he cannot move on from this because he had one bad experience with a flight attendant. Like, you guys already addressed that in the pods. You've already addressed it outside of the pods, like with her dad, with her separately, and you're still going to bring it up. Like, I don't get it.
I slightly disagree just because it's a huge commitment to a job. Like you are really not home that much,
Yeah,
but well, I'm sure her like she makes her schedule work, whatever. But I
exactly.
understand if you want to start a family with somebody, like you want somebody who's going to be home.
Yeah.
Especially somebody like him who like wants to eat dinner together. Um which also remember when Javin and Katisha said like she said she wanted to eat dinner with him every night and he was like offended.
He was like, well, eat at 9. She's like, that's fine with me. He was like, well, then I go to bed. She's like, okay.
Like, ew, yeah, like so rude.
So rude.
Um, I don't remember what I was just saying now.
About her being a flight attendant.
Oh, but I understand why it's such a struggle, but you did address it in the pods, and you, like you said, you did address it after, so it's really not fair to keep holding it against her. Like, she cannot change what she does for, I mean, she could, but why would you want your partner to? What if she said, you know, she did have strong feelings about his food. What if she said, that makes me really, like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, you train too hard,
Yeah.
you're really too strict with your schedule, like she's not comfortable with that, he would have to change that. No, because he loves it, so she's willing to adjust to that.
But
So
that's the problem with him is that she needs to fit into his life.
yes.
He's not trying to fit into her life. He's like, okay, well, you just come in. You come in, and this is what works for me. Like, he's not changing anything, but he's expecting her to just be okay with whatever he wants to do. But like you said, you feel like there's a lot of conversations that we don't see. And I feel like they must have had a conversation where she said to him, like, you know what, I do have to go back to work, like, once this starts, and I
For
will
six
start,
months
and I'll start transitioning to, like, a different position because she keeps saying it's going to be a hard 6 months.
Yes.
And if they did have that conversation and they worked out a plan for her to stop, like, being in air so much and to be have a more grounded job, and he still can't get over it, like, the 6 months are too much for him, like, he's not the guy for her then. Like she
I
said,
wish
she
she would
wants.
because she is my favorite. I love her so much. She is such a ball of
I know.
sunshine and positivity, just a sweet. She's so happy. She is my favorite girl. I love her so much.
What's there not to love? She's seriously the best, and he would be so stupid if he thinks he's gonna find anybody else that's really gonna like be like she wants to be a partner. She wants to be a teammate.
But I don't know if he's the right guy for her, for her.
I know, unless but up until this point, I feel like he was saying all the right things, which is why she was probably so caught off guard because it's like, what do you mean? We've been saying like we can work through anything, like we just need to communicate, which is what they were literally saying their communication is like the best part of their relationship. So for him to all of a sudden say he's 50-50 is so fucked. Like,
Well, like you said, I feel like he says the right things. Like, and he always, even just back to the food, like, because it really is a big thing.
Yeah, it
I
is.
feel like he keeps saying, like, like, we can have a treat. Like, oh, but like, you're saying that, but you're not really going to.
Yeah,
So again, you're like controlling her almost in a sense that, like, yeah, you're saying you'll do that, but then like she'll bring home a treat and you're gonna be like, I can't have that again. We just had a treat yesterday. Like,
totally.
girlfriend wants a treat.
And especially if he's the one that's cooking, like I think she said he's been cooking the meals, like he's gonna make what he wants to eat
Oh,
for
he's
dinner.
making grilled chicken and steamed broccoli.
Welcome to my house, Nikki.
I know. I told you he's Andrew.
But like Andrew is like a fun, has a little more.
No, I know.
Yeah, he's not that crazy. And also, Andrew has me. That's why Billy needs Ashley. Bring some joy, like to your life, like lighten the mood. Let's have some cake every single day and get cookies while we go get coffee.
Right.
Like you need
Beagles.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, on to Sarova and Cal. Sarova's my favorite girl.
I love
I
her. I do love her.
am so obsessed with her. Like, I never want to see her off my TV. I don't know what it is about her. I just feel like she's so mature and like emotionally mature, and she expresses herself so well. And
You could see from her meeting her mom and her sister, though, like that is the way she was raised. Like
that's true. Yeah.
beautiful, strong women,
Yep.
eloquent, intelligent.
Yeah.
He told the mom when the mom asks what Brie is covering her mic laughing right now. So Rova's mom, who is very reluctant about this whole experience, very upset about the whole thing, finally meets Cal and goes, what do you love the most about my daughter? What made her stand out to you and was so special? This dickwit goes, her accent's, I really love her posh accent. What a fucking dumb ass idiot. Like, you have one chance to make a first impression and you open your mouth and say that.
Oh my
The
God.
whole time I was like, oh boy.
Nikki.
Oh boy, this is going downhill. Uh-oh.
Even
Uh-oh,
though
he's
he
not going to
didn't-
recover from this one.
Even though it seems like he did recover,
He did.
but I just want to say, even leading up to that meeting, Sarova was so stressed out about meeting her family, and like obviously it was a lot of pressure. Like, one, her being Indian and this is a non-Indian guy, like a big deal for her. Her family's not comfortable being on camera. They don't know if this is serious. They put
crazy.
Sarova on a pedestal. Like, they want to make sure this is the right thing. It is crazy. And the way that he was reacting to her about it was like so insane to me. He was like, well, your family, your mom shouldn't be like texting you like that. Like, they should just be supportive and loving. Like, I don't know what the problem is. He was being so defensive.
Something is very off about him to me.
Yes.
I do not like him.
I don't like him at all. And I don't understand why she is all in on him. I really think it's like she's very attracted to him and wants it to work. Like, she wants her fairy tale ending. But even the way he was talking about literally her mom and her mom's reaction was so insane to me. Like, I don't understand why your mom isn't just like saying, of course, I'll do anything you need. Like, of course, I'll come on camera. Of course, I'll be at your wedding. I want you to be happy. It's like, are you fucking nuts?
Yeah, like, this isn't normal.
And he literally didn't like prepare at all for the meeting. Clearly, if that was his first response, insane.
He thinks that he deserves like a medal because he brought like an Indian attire
Yes.
to the thing. It's like, okay, like, wow, she has a posh accent and
Yeah.
you wore like an Indian representation like outfit. Oh
Yeah.
wow, like whoop-de-doo. Like, give me some meat. Tell
Yeah.
me like something for real.
Literally, because she's a princess. But you want to know what was
Gorgeous.
so shocking to me was that Cal, we already know his type is like blonde, like white girls. I feel like that's what he said. And then when we met his mom and his sister, I was like, oh, okay.
Right,
Now I get it. Now
Yeah.
it's making sense. I was not expecting that. Obviously, he's
Me
mixed
neither.
race. I was like, oh, okay. So that's why that's your type. Like, totally get it. That makes sense. I was
Yeah.
just like kind of shocked by that.
Do you know who Cal reminds me of from Love is Blind?
Who?
Take a second. I mean, not from Love is Blind. I'm sorry. Love Island.
Are you gonna say the other Callum?
No, I don't want from
Oh,
this
you didn't watch
season.
this. Oh, from this season. I have no idea. You have to tell me.
Ben.
Oh no, he's not as
Yes.
bad as Ben.
He's not. It's the freaking straight line hair. What is this look
It needs to go. It's
in the
really
UK
bad.
with this harsh bang? I mean, I'm saying this. What's with this hair? If you guys can see my hair right now, it is
It
like
looks good. And he wears like leggings, basically, like jeggings. But I think that's the style over there, the jeggings.
yeah. I can't hate them for what they wear. I mean,
The
it
only
is-
thing positive I do want to say about Cal is after they finished the meeting with the mom and sister, and it seemed like somehow he turned it around.
He did.
I don't know if they didn't show us something, but he won them over. They gave their blessing, and then we see Sarova and Cal like go to like a really nice dinner. And the way that he was talking to her at that dinner, I was like, okay, maybe you're not as bad as I think. I feel like he was being really reassuring to her and just saying, like, I'm really into this. Like, I really love you. Like, he seemed really committed, and it seemed like that's what she really needed to hear. Like, I feel like that was the first time we saw that side of him, like him give her any sort of assurance.
Something about him just rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, like I don't think he's the guy for her because I think she needs like her own dating show where they take like the best men in the whole planet and they put them on a show and she gets to pick who she wants.
I love her though because she is, for once, she's from obviously an Indian family, and that culture is very strong with like staying with staying in the Indian culture.
Yeah.
And she's like, I've done that for so long and I've tried to make everybody happy for so long. And for once, I'm finally just listening to myself and doing whatever I want. And that led me to Cal.
Yeah.
So, you know what? We trust our girl.
Exactly.
I don't see it working.
I don't see
You
it
know
working
what?
either, but I do trust her. And like I said, if it doesn't work out, like I hope we see her again somewhere on some other show.
Yeah. Who do you think would say no at the altar? Her?
Yeah, her. Because she's not going to say yes. And like she really believes this is forever.
Yeah.
And I feel like he would say no too. Like, I don't think he's going to say yes just to say yes.
Okay. Let's move on to
Jed and Barda. Is that is that all we have left?
That's all we have left.
Okay. The first thing I want to say about Jed and Barda was when her friend came over
That was
and
scary.
to meet Jed. I've never been more scared in my life. I actually feel like Barda's friend was being really rude
Yeah.
and killing the vibe and taking something that was supposed to be exciting for her best friend, for Barda, like a big moment for her, and
I
just
agree.
immediately squashing and shitting all over it. Wouldn't even cheers the glass. And also, I feel like she thought she was being a good protective friend, but she was actually being such a shitty friend because she called out Barda in front of Jed.
Why? What did she say?
Because Barda was like, "Oh, I've never been this happy. Like I really love him. He's such a great guy." And immediately her friend was like,
Heard
"You've
that
said that before." And
Yeah.
I had to pick up the pieces when it didn't work out, and like I don't want to do that again. It's like, oh my God, Jesus! Like talk to her off camera. Say that off camera. Like,
That's
but
the
put
point
on
of the show, I guess. It's like, I know what she was trying to do, and I respect that, right? You're looking out for your girl.
too much.
But when you come with that energy, like Jed was excited to meet her.
Yeah.
Imagine you're him and that's the energy you're met with. Immediately, I'd just be like, ugh, like, all right.
I don't want to try to get to know you. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, this is going to be fun. Great. Now I have to like try and like make you like me, which is, yeah, what you're doing essentially. But it's like now you have an extra hurdle to go through.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to crack jokes and you're getting a mean mug. It's not comfortable.
And it's so funny what you said, how like Sarova's mom asked Cal, like, oh, what do you love about our daughter? Like everybody asked that. So I think her friend asked Jed, and Jed's like,
Yeah, he kind of bombed too.
we have like family values. And even Katisha's, I think Javin's sister asked Katisha, like, what do you love about Javin? And she was like, like we're like the same person. We're so similar.
You guys can't come up with one thing.
Nobody can come up with one thing that they love about the other person, which is kind of scary. Well, I'm
Like me
sure
with my
like
diabetes. Couldn't think of one reason why I have diabetes. Can't think of one thing I like about my partner.
so crazy. But besides that, like they're kind of the boring.
Their big theme is that Barda likes to do everything by herself and she's
Yeah, she's
super
independent.
independent, but I think they really like each other.
I think they really like each other too. That's what I mean. They're boring. Like I don't see much trouble in the water.
Yeah, let me see. I don't really have much on them.
I think they're both committed to the process too, and they like each other.
The only thing I have down for them was that the food that Jed's mom made looked absolutely delicious.
It did look really good. It did look really good.
But that's it. I think that they could make it.
I think they can make it. I think that they could make it, and Kieran and Megan, and
Yeah.
the other two are really up in the air.
I agree.
TBD. Okay, let's move on to Real Housewives of OC. What a freaking episode. First of all, I don't even know how we're going to recap this because do you know, what's his Instagram account? Soho Brody,
No.
the guy that does like, he breaks everything down on a whiteboard. Like he did, I think the Vanderpump Rules cast for West from Summer House, like how
Oh
everyone's
boy.
connected and he draws all the red lines. Like we need Soho Brody to do a whiteboard breakdown
I was
of
getting so confused.
the
I had to
drama.
pause and gather my thoughts and say, okay, so Gretchen told Katie, and then Katie told blah blah blah, and then blah 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 told da da da.
It's so crazy. Like we're going to do a breakdown as good as we can, but we need him on the job. Before we get into the meat of the episode, I do just want to say Shannon showing up at this crocodile adventure in stiletto heels, like the thinnest heel I've ever seen in my life, to go on a fan boat was so
A
insane.
choice.
And I'm honestly, she seems like she's like a mother hen, like showing up to this party. Like she just like, especially with Tamara gone, she just does not fit.
She was
Like
very
with the
quiet
group
this episode, except for in the beginning where she had her little kerfuffle. But
because she's not really friends with anybody. Like who is she friends with right now?
Gina,
Like she just seemed her coming in last. It was like, oh, we actually don't need you here, Shannon. Like she seems so out of place.
well, they didn't even wait for her.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I
They
think
had to
they feel
go.
the same
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Like,
I
like we
guess.
could
Yeah.
just do without Shannon, honestly.
I
Like
guess that was so weird. She's always like so disheveled, like always like, like
I'm just like over Shannon a little bit. Like maybe, yeah, we said last week maybe she could take a break. Also, Tamara quit at the end of last episode, and then she just like comes right back, and nobody addresses that she quit. Like Tamara doesn't address the fact that she quit. She's just like, I needed a week off.
yeah. And she's the only thing that we're talking about is that she's mad that nobody reached out and texted her, which isn't
Yeah,
even the truth.
it's giving Whitney leaving the group chat in Salt Lake City. It's like you did it for attention, and you're upset you didn't get the attention that you wanted.
Right.
Like she didn't even address quitting like in a confessional. Like not a producer was not like, hey, do you want to talk about what happened? Like it
Right.
was
So you're
so,
back.
yeah, you're back. Like what, are you back for good? Like it was so weird that we just like skirted over that. But I guess because the Naked Wasted, like it's the story that will not
Yeah.
go away. Let's just get into it. I feel like, okay, how do we
For
even
those
start
of
this?
you who don't know the history,
Yeah.
Naked Wasted happened in the way earlier seasons. Between
2008 or
wow,
2009 or something crazy like that.
wow, that's
Yeah.
when we graduated high school. That's so crazy.
Wow, that is crazy. And we watched it.
But Gretchen and Tamara got together with, I think it was Vicky and maybe another one of the girls,
They were
and
having like a dinner
decided
party.
that they were going to get Gretchen so wasted, naked wasted. They wanted to embarrass her and just get her so drunk that she would embarrass herself. Now the rumor has somehow came to be that perhaps Gretchen was roofied,
Yeah. Question mark?
perhaps by Tamara, question mark. So now it's a matter of, was that said by Gretchen? Is Katie making that up? Did Jen hear it as well? And the story, it's so confusing
And
because
did Kate
everybody is
tell the Kiki Monique?
yes. So bring us to where we should start, really.
So what we see in this episode, basically Katie, okay, Tamara first brought this rumor up on camera. So that's a whole nother a layer that we'll get into once we go through the whole web. Tamara brought this to camera, right? She was sitting on this information. She heard this weeks ago. It was never brought up. Obviously, if Kiki did hear it, she wasn't putting the information out there. This rumor would have never seen the light of day if it wasn't for Tamara. I just want to throw that out there.
Right. She brought it all to light.
She
Which
brought
is
it all to light.
a blogger. Who is Kiki Monique?
Okay, so
Is she
Kiki
actually a
Monique,
blogger or she has a podcast?
no, she is like a big time like pop culture reporter. She has a show that she co-hosts with Dorinda on Radio Andy.
Okay.
Like she
But
breaks down like,
so she's not a blogger.
no, she's not a blogger, and she's so upset that they keep calling her a blogger because she's like, I went to school for like journalism. Like she reports on like trial cases, like
Wow.
anything you name it. Like
Good for
she's
her though, because her name is being blasted around.
no,
Oh, Kiki, Kiki, Kiki.
I saw somebody say like give her an orange. Like she's a
Yeah,
main cast
yeah.
member.
Cut her a
Seriously.
check.
Yeah, cut her a check. I hope she did get a check for all this because they can't stop talking about her. And obviously, she's like the whole season.
Right. And so
Oh,
Kiki, this was not released to the public. Like you said,
exactly.
Tamra brought this information to light
Which
again.
is key information, okay? Like Kiki's being
Hmm.
dragged into this for something that she never even spread around.
Right.
Okay, so basically, Tamara alleges that Katie told Kiki that Gretchen told Katie
Hmm.
that Tamara drugged her back and naked wasted.
Yes.
This whole time, Katie has been saying, when confronted with it, one, Katie saying she never told Kiki that, and
That's
Gretchen
a,
saying she
yes.
never told Katie this. So
Hmm.
this is new information to Gretchen. She never said this, and Katie is saying that she never told Kiki. So it's like, okay, so what's going on? Now we find out Katie finally admits that she did
Well,
that
why did she
Gretchen,
admit it?
well, she admitted it because
Gina called Kiki Monique.
or she called like the other there's some other reporter involved or something like that.
Okay, well, she
Yes,
called
you're right.
somebody
Yeah.
to find out if Katie brought this information to them, and that person confirmed that Katie did.
Yes. And then Gina confronts Katie at the
Hmm.
dinner, like, well, I know that you did tell him. So Katie, like, her hands are tied behind her back. She finally has to say something. And Jen's like, I was there. This never happened. But Katie's like, we all went to dinner at Mastro's. Me, my husband, Jen, Ryan, Slade, and Gretchen. And Gretchen told them the story of Naked Wasted and said that she went to the hospital and had like drugs in her system.
Yeah, she got a toxicology done, and there
Yeah,
was drugs in her system.
there's drugs in her system. So Katie at least admits that Gretchen told her this.
Right. She wasn't roofied, but
Yeah,
that she did go to the hospital.
that she went to the hospital. Okay, so then we cut to Gretchen saying they do a flashback where Gretchen is telling, I think Tamara and somebody else,
Hmm.
like, well, I did go to the hospital. And that was all we hear of that. So now we see a flashback of Gretchen saying she did go to the hospital. Then we cut to a confessional of Gretchen saying her to confessional, well, I didn't go to the hospital, but I
But I could
probably
have,
should
yeah.
have gone to the hospital because I was so sick. So now, up until that point when they show Gretchen saying both sides, I was still like,
Me too.
either way, because here how it would have not been, Gretchen would have been less messy. Because either way, say like, clearly Gretchen, Jen, and Katie are friends. They all
Hmm.
had a dinner together, and I'm sure Gretchen was like, oh my God, fucking Tamra, like, do you even know what she did to me 15 years ago, naked wasted? She probably told the whole story. And Gretchen
And she
either,
probably was like, she probably drugged me. Like,
yes, embellishing the story,
right, flippant, like,
ramping it up, even if I'm sure Slade was like, oh yeah, no, Tamara for sure drugged her. Like,
yeah,
even if they probably did say, like, oh, you know, when you like are retelling a story a million years later, like you think it's not going to leave that table, you ramp it up a
of
little bit.
course.
Yeah. So I think that's
Mom,
what
if you're
happened.
listening.
I think that's what happened. Gretchen assumed like we're in a safe space.
Hmm.
This is never going to leave this table because we're becoming friends. We're going to be on the show. Like we're going on as a team together. Like we're swapping stories. And Katie, being a little snitch that she is, she gathered all the information that she had and she brought it to obviously Kiki and Monique. That's what I believe happened.
I'm seeing a lot of people online saying, again, that considering the source is Tamra, like, that Katie is now the scapegoat for everybody's shit.
I'm seeing the internet, I feel like, is so divided on this because I'm seeing Team Katie, I'm seeing Team Gretchen, and I'm seeing Justice for Tamra. That Tamra brought this up. She's not a liar because this did actually happen. And I'm seeing people saying, like, even if Gretchen did say it, it's fucked up that Katie went and spread the information. And then I'm seeing people saying, like, well, Gretchen should have never said that. And, like, Gretchen is conniving, and her and Slade courted this dinner to release this information so that Katie could do their dirty work
I
and
don't think
leak
so.
the story. I don't think so either because, like, Gretchen keeps saying, if this is true and she was like wanted to take down Tamara, she could have brought this out at any point in the last
Yeah.
15 years. I think they were just like talking shit. She
Yeah,
went
with
a little
girl,
too
like,
far.
yes.
And Katie took it and ran with it, but people are like, Gretchen is so conniving. She's doing this on
I don't
purpose.
think
Her and
so.
Slade, like, all they want to do is take out Tamra. But here's the thing, Tamra is seriously like
In the center of it all.
in the center of it all because this would have never have happened. Like, I feel like in Tamra's mind, she's like, oh, Gretchen tried to take me down by spreading this rumor. I'm going to actually take her down by bringing the rumor up so that people can see what a liar she is.
I'm also seeing that Gretchen isn't, because people are saying, like, obviously Gretchen did say something along the lines of this, but
For
that
sure.
she's not willing to admit it because if she did, then Tamara could sue her.
100%.
So that's why she's like, and now Katie's just like, okay, so now I'm kind of left out here to dry. Like, Jen is riding so hard for Gretchen, so now she's kind of like on an island of her own where, like, Katie's not really lying. She's not lying about the information that she's being told, but she shouldn't be going around calling the bloggers.
Exactly, Nikki. She's not lying about what she was told, but she shouldn't be spreading that information. Like, that is not your story to tell.
Yeah.
And which is exactly why we'll hear from Kiki next episode. I can't wait. She actually posted something to her story and she was like, I can't wait for the next week's episode because everybody that's like coming at me, she's like, I hope they show our whole conversation so I'm like vindicated and like relieved. Like, take me out of this narrative.
Coming out her for what? She didn't do anything.
Exactly, but people are nuts. Like, fans are insane. Like, they like won't leave her alone.
That's ridiculous.
I know. So I can't wait to finally hear from her. And Gretchen brings Gina to confront Kiki Monique. Which, like, why wouldn't she bring Katie?
Wait, say it again. Who brings who?
Gretchen brings Gina to confront Kiki Monique. Like, for backup. But like, why wouldn't you bring Katie?
Maybe she's mad at her.
Yeah, for sure. She's probably like, but if I was Gretchen, I would be mad at Katie too. There's a lot of people that are like, this is not Katie's problem. But like we said, she's the one that relayed the information. Like, she should not have done that, especially something as serious as this. Like, this is Gretchen's story. This did happen to her. Tamara's downplaying it, but like, Gretchen's never going to forget that happened. It's immortalized.
Right.
It's so embarrassing. It's so fucked up what they did to
Yes.
her without drugs involved. They were
That's
very
exactly what I was going to say, Brie. Whether or not they drugged her, which, like, I don't think they roofied her. I think they just
No.
got her so drugged.
yeah.
What they did is unacceptable either way.
Agreed. And that's why it's actually crazy that Tamara would want to bring that back
Like,
up.
why? Yeah, you're, like, defending yourself. Like, yeah, let's not bring it back up. Speaking of Katie's and her husband, this man loves a camera.
Oh my God. They both
Any-
do.
Any chance he gets to be in front of that camera talking drama, he loves it. Do you know who he reminds me of in the Bravo sphere? An adult version of this person that we know on Bravo. And I want to put a side-by-side picture. Imagine him sitting on the couch having that conversation with Katie.
Schwartz?
He has his glass. Who?
Schwartz?
No. No.
Oh, I don't know.
Austin Kroll. He has
Just like
the
loves the
same
drama.
yes, loves the drama, loves to talk shit with his lady, but like even his look, like I could just see Austin like sitting on the couch,
Kicked
like
back.
with his like little polo sweater,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and his like gelled hair and his glasses.
That's so funny. I was thinking about how like we posted that clip, how like I hate when somebody's like, "Oh, you look like this person," but
Oh, man, that's all we do.
our whole podcast is literally comparing people.
No, I just like see somebody and I'm automatically like, who does that remind me of?
Everybody does it. It's hard to do, but it's just so funny. I had to call ourselves out on that. So that was like the meat of this episode. We'll get answers next episode. Very excited for that.
Do you want to talk at all about Emily and Shane or no?
Oh, yes, I do, Nikki, because here, you start.
So we know that Emily's son, Luke, I believe his name is, has ARFID, which is an eating disorder, and he might be autistic, so they're doing testing for that. And Emily's just having a really, really hard time, like, navigating this and dealing with it. It's very emotional for her. She's dealing with it very emotionally, crying a lot, wants to talk about it a lot. more of like a pessimist, I guess.
Yeah.
Whereas Shane is like, what's the big deal? It's not that bad. Like, we'll work through it. And she's not getting what she needs from Shane at all.
I know.
So they have a discussion in the kitchen where she's just like beside herself. And he's basically like, get yourself together. Why are you crying? It's not that serious. And it was very like, I've grown to like Shane,
Yeah.
but you have to be a better partner.
But you know what I actually kind of appreciate about one, I appreciate they're showing that conversation that Shane's just being his authentic self. Like that's
Yes.
how he's going to talk to her and react whether cameras are there or not. And I think it's
And that's how he
important.
feels.
Yeah, it's important to see like a real conversation. Like he explained why he parents that way, like why he does things that way. But I think it's also really important for him. Now he can watch that back. And it's kind of like where you're able to watch something back and you could pause and Emily could be like, here, when you said this is what I needed you to say. And maybe they will both learn something from showing these conversations on camera that will make them like better communicators with each other. Because like how often do you get to have a mirror of a fight that you have with your partner and be like, okay, maybe I could see where I could have given a little bit, and this is where you could have given a little bit, you know?
Definitely.
So I hope in
Definitely.
the end, like, this is a good thing for them. Because that's kind of
That's
like
a
a
lot.
big undertaking to put this huge thing out to the public and it involves your kid. And obviously it's showing cracks in your relationship or things that people are not fighting genuinely over serious things like that in a relationship on camera. So,
Right. And I wouldn't even necessarily say like they're fighting. I think it's just, like you said, important for them to show something like this in like different ways that parents could deal with it.
totally.
And that's very normal, I feel like, for a man to kind of have
Yeah.
that reaction. But I
Agreed.
mean, it doesn't make it right. Like he should be way more supportive of Emily. And like you said, hopefully he'll watch us back and I hope that their son is okay.
I know, me too. I hope
But
so
she's a
too.
great mom, so she'll get him whatever help he needs.
Yeah, I agree. Should we do our not mad about it?
We should.
Okay.
Mine's so stupid.
So if you guys are new, we say this every week. We'd like to finish the not mad about it segment. Something that we heard or made us giggle or something to like brighten your week on this Monday that we're not mad about it. I'll go first. I hope that you know what I'm about to say, or you
don't.
know what I'm going to refer to is something that I'm not mad about it is the Top Dog Law commercials. Do you know those?
No.
Nikki? Does any guys, if you know
Is
what the
it
Top Dog,
local?
if you know these Top Dog Law commercials, like you know, they are so crazy. I listen to the radio all the time now, which I say, and there's like this commercial that comes on, and it's kind of like it's almost like a motivational speech that's like building, like for a lawyer, and it's also kind of like a rap. It's like, if you've been in an accident, you don't want justice, you want to get rich, call Top Dog Law. That's top money from Top Dog Law. You're in a wheelchair, you don't want to get vindicated for that. You want to get money. You call Top Dog Law. Like, oh, you were born to get in that accident. And you were born to get into that accident so that you could call Top Dog Law and get super rich. Like,
Oh my God.
but
Like,
the
should I
whole,
get into an
Nikki,
accident?
but the whole thing is like building and building. The voice is like getting more intense where it's like, whoa, yeah, like, yeah, I'm going to call Top Dog Law. If something happens to me, like, I'm
Oh my God.
calling
And it
Top
gets like
Dog.
crazier and crazier. Like, you lost one
Yeah.
eye and 14 of your toes. Like,
You're going to call Top Dog Law. You're not seeking justice. You're seeking money. Top money from Top Dog Law. Nikki,
is
it's
it
so crazy.
made by your husband?
I feel
So
like
Andrew
it's
coded.
I feel like it's made by the people that did the Pussycat Dolls and they put like not the Pussycat Dolls, Josie and the Pussycats, and they put like
Why?
subliminal messaging like in the commercial and then it's like
Well, they got you so good, you're talking about it on your
because it
podcast.
sucks you in and it's like you kind of just hear it in the background at first and you're like, did he just say like if you're in a wheelchair, like be happy about it because you're gonna get super rich. Like it seriously says the craziest things ever, and there's so many different ones that again it's just in the background. And then you're like, yeah, yeah, no, I am. Yeah, I did hit that stop sign. Yeah, I am gonna call Top Dog Law. I don't want justice. It's so insane. They're so
That's
funny. You
so
need to
funny.
listen to one when we hang up. I'll send you one. They're
Oh my
they're so
God.
funny, Nikki.
Okay, great.
So guys, if you get in an accident, call Top Dog Law.
But I wonder, I probably don't hear it because it's probably local to you.
Oh, that's a good point. Let me know if you guys have heard Top Dog Law
All
commercials.
right, let's see
This
how
is a,
far up the East Coast it gets.
yeah, is it a Rhode Island exclusive?
Okay, I have so many not mads, but I did not even tell you about my trip.
Oh,
I haven't even talked about it on the podcast, my trip to Dutch Wonderland.
who are we?
Oh my God, you guys, I went, currently I'm poor because I'm not working right now. So we're working on one income here. You know, once this podcast pops off, I'll really be raking in the dough.
Yeah.
But, you know, vacations look a little different for us this year. So we did one overnight stay at in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We went to Dutch Wonderland. We did like a farm. We drove up there, went to the farm. Then we went to the hotel, did the splash park there, went out to dinner. Then the next day we woke up and hit Dutch Wonderland. You guys,
Booked and busy.
you need to go to Dutch Wonderland. If you have kids, I want to say between the ages of 3 to 9, this
Okay.
is your place. From New York, it's about 3.5 hours, but if you hit traffic like us, every time we're in the car, an
7 hours.
18-wheeler crashed over 5 lanes. We were
Oh,
in Park, Brie,
wow.
on the New Jersey Turnpike.
That's
So I
bad.
was mad about that. But Dutch Wonderland was so awesome for our kids. Colin was riding on the roller coasters over and over again, and it wasn't packed at all. We went in August last weekend. It was kind of a rainy day, but it was perfect. They have a dinosaur exhibit. Like
Oh,
you're
that's
literally
sick.
walking through the woods, and there's animatronic dinosaurs. There was a little car ride that you could do, and John took Colin on it. And Leo wanted to go on it with John. And John was like, no, I need you to do it because there's a surprise that I would need you to see on it. So I'm like, oh, a surprise? Like, I was expecting to be scared. Like, I thought something was going to pop up and scare me. We're driving in this car. We turn the bend. There are cows in the water, like, directly next to us. I'm like, like
Stop
losing
the
my
ride.
mind, going crazy. So, not mad about it. Again, I recommend three. Leo is 3, and he could go on everything except for the two biggest roller coasters. Livy could go
Wait,
on
Leo's
like a
4.
handful. Oh, yeah, he's 4. Sorry. My son is 4.
Second child.
Yep. Oh my God, my poor baby. But, okay, in
He's
my
fine.
defense, like, he's semi newly 4,
Yeah, a couple months
like
in.
in May. It's been 4 months. But I will say, not mad about Dutch Wonderland. But if you have been to Dutch Wonderland, we stayed at the shardiest hotel. John will say that he didn't mind it and he would go back. Me, I couldn't sleep because I thought we were all being suffocated by mold all night.
Oh,
We
God.
stayed at Cartoon Network Hotel right next to Dutch Wonderland. So that is amazing. You could literally leave your car in the parking lot and
Go and
walk over
walk.
there. It was so sweet. It was right there. And staying at Cartoon Network Hotel, we got early access. So the park opens up at 10 and we were able to get in at 9:30, which
Oh,
actually
that's
makes a
sick.
huge deal. Nobody was there. We were
Yeah,
literally getting on rides, like getting off and getting back online. Getting like it was
that's the
great.
best.
A little dirty, the hotel. So if you guys have stayed there, what do you think?
Did you have the
Would
same?
you stay back? John said he would stay again. I like would, I guess, but like probably not. I'd rather stay somewhere else.
Yeah,
And I'm not scared of a motel room
me either.
because Lake George, we stay in the dirtiest hotel rooms. It's part of the charm.
Yeah,
But this
like
was
camping.
different. Like it
Oh
was
boy,
it was different.
big mold.
Big molds, yeah. I saw it on the door, and then I just could like smell like the must, like you know when like you
Yes.
have wet clothes and
No,
you
Nick,
leave them out and they have that smell. That's what
the
our hotel
worst.
room smelled like.
I wouldn't. I would have to get out. There's no
I
way.
woke up at 7 a.m. and was packing the room up, like literally throwing everything into the
Car's
bags.
packed.
I was
Let's
like,
go.
all right, well, I think breakfast is just about ready for us.
Trips over, kids.
But loved it, highly recommend.
Nice. I love that.
Thanks. We'll have to go
Well,
one day.
yeah, oh my God, I do have to go. I wonder how far it is for me.
I said we.
Oh,
Together.
we will go. We will go.
Okay.
Maybe next year. Well, guys, thanks for joining us for another gorgeous episode. If you like what you heard, like what you saw, we won't be mad if you share an episode, share our clips. Like, you don't even have to do
Drop us in
public.
the comments of a Facebook mama group.
Yeah, or you don't even have to share us like publicly on social media. Like, text an episode to your friend that's looking for a podcast. Like, Whatever you can, whatever you want to do, we appreciate it. We love you guys so much.
Oh,
And
also, if you don't listen to the shows that we're talking about and you only listen to certain things, all of our timestamps are in the episode. So if you want to like skip all Love is Blind and just do Real Housewives of Orange County, just look in the description and we'll tell you. We'll
yeah,
tell you where to go.
skirt, skirt, skirt. So yeah, appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next Monday.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
End scene.